Alright, so you're going to start by making a G chord, and then you're going to play the G string and C string, and then you're going to play the A string. And the A string has a second fret on it. I'm counting from the capo onwards, by the way, so for 1, 2, so not 1, 2, 3, 4, to make it like easier. So it's G string, C string, A string. Then you're going to remove your middle finger and play the open A string. And then you're going to place the middle finger back and play the A string again. So it sounds like this. And make sure to get that rhythm right. So these last two notes are a bit faster. And then you're going to follow that up with the E string. I'm just saying the names of the strings here because you don't need to readjust your fretboard hand because your fingers are already on the frets where they need to be because you already have a G. So it's, and then E string, and then you're gonna play G string, C string, and then you're gonna play, so it's second fret A string, open A string, and it's a little bit different in terms of rhythm. So it's, so make sure to get that part down thoroughly. So for the second part you have the G string, C string. So for the second part you have G string, C string, and then it's bum bum bum. Alright, so after that you're gonna remove your fingers but hover them a little bit above where they just were. So not remove them like this, because otherwise it will take you much longer to get back to playing notes. So to save time, keep your fingers hovering but from the strings, off of the strings. Then you're going to pluck the top 3 strings, and then you're going to play the second fret of the A string, open A string, and then your ring finger on the third fret of the E string. So that was actually the same type of position when you were having the G chord. This is also why I said keep them hovering above the frets they were just on. So it's, after this you're going to remove your ring finger and play the open E string, and you're going to go straight to a D major. So that is index finger second fret G string, middle finger second fret E, and then your ring finger on the second fret of the E string. Could get a little bit cramped up because you have the capo here already and then the frets are pretty close to each other. So practice that, make sure it fits. You're gonna pluck the top 3 strings, and right after that you're gonna remove your ring finger only. The rest is on there, so hopefully these will still resonate. And then you're gonna play the open E string and then bring the ring finger back on the second fret. And with your pinch you're going to play the third fret, and then you're going to play the open A string, and then again the third fret of the E string. So while you're playing that open A string you can already remove these fingers, so because then you can go to the second part of this intro riff. So alright, so for this part you're gonna play a G again, but you're going to keep your pink here on the third fret of the E string. This is just to save time. So then you're going to place your index finger on the second fret of the C string and your middle finger on the second fret of the A string, and then you're going to play, so that's the same as the very beginning. So it's G, C, A, remove middle finger, bring it back, A string, and then E string, and then you're going to play. So that's exactly the same as before. And now for the outro it's going to be a bit different. So you're going to pluck the top 3 strings like you just did also for the first part. But now you're going to play second fret A string, open A string, third fret E string, a bit slower. So it's, you see the difference? So the first time you did like, and the second time it's. So while I'm plucking this for the second time, I'm gonna play the second fret of this A string quicker. So it's, so bum 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 instead of letting it wait out a bit more. So basically what it comes to is that you play this note quicker after this block, so that makes it a bit different. So, and then you're gonna end with a D major. Good luck practicing. Alright, bye bye.